صباح الخير. Good morning. صباح الخير بلانكا. فقتي بكري. Sorry, my eyes like buffy. منفوخين. So this is how we say like if like you woke up your eyes like buffy. A little bit like without having the coffee yet. منفوخين. Let's say for example عينيا منفوخين. The first one wrong. لاباس عليكم. I hope that you all doing well. Welcome to morning tea. I hope that you had a great weekend. كنتمنى تكونوا دوزتوا شي ويكاند زوين، شي ويكاند بخير. عاد فقت دابا فقت انا عارفه انتي باقا في بلاصتك ياك، باقا في الناموسيه. بلانكا you still in your place right؟ بيانكا صباح النور، لاباس عليك؟ كلشي مزيان؟ I hope you guys doing great. How was your weekend? Both of you. كي داز الويكاند ديالكم؟ كي داز الويكاند ديالكم؟ أنا الويكاند داز بالزربة ما حسيتش بيه. I didn't feel it. عارفك مزيان بلانكا. هي مازال ما فطرتيش بلانكا؟ مازال ما شربتيش اتاي وفطرتي؟ حتى انا مازال ما فطرتش اليوم، فقت شويه ما عرفتش في شكل. ولكن ماشي مشكل. What about the others؟ كي صبحتوا اليوم وكي دوزتوا الويكاند؟ How did you pass your weekend? Was it good? Was it like ما بين وبين شويه في شي شكل؟ How can you reply to that? Well, I am pretty sure that you guys already like know what's happening in Morocco again, which is not a good news. And I know like we always like go like steps ahead and then we go 2 or 3 steps like back, which is like worse. مزيان وانتي بيانكا؟ الحمد لله انا صافا شكرا. بحال والو. يلا العيد نهار الخميس بالليل. Well, there is not like anything like يلغى to stop the Eid. That's like no way. We all going to have the Eid. It's about like if you're going to be able to have it with your family and visit the family or not. Because honestly, for me, Eid is not about the sheep or the meat or anything else. It's about like being with the family. If it's not going to happen, for me, it's not a Eid. I'm not going to be happy about it. So that's like what would make it worse, and I'm really scared that's going to happen. But of course, like we still like for the people who lives together, like a big family, that's like for them is the same. For the other ones, like me, we don't have like a big family in the house, but we do go and visit like my uncle and have like a big gathering. So for now, like in Rabat and Salih, still like we are safe. There is nothing happening, but like I'm not sure from now to the Eid if it's going to happen or not. But yeah, I think you guys like already heard that a lot of places like they started like they are in like lockdown again, like Marrakesh, the north and Tangier and all of these places, because just in 24 hours they found like too many cases. So they stopped, and now like again, like you have to wear the mask or you have to pay like 300 dirham, almost like maybe like $35 close, because like the dollar is like not like almost like 9. It's like less than 9, I think, because the dollar like changing. I would say like it's like 30 euro, close to 30 euro. So yes, and because Morocco's they start like not wearing the mask like as it's supposed to be, but they putting it like up here. They are like just putting it, but not like really doing it. So they said like, and you have to do it. Like so yes. Mary صباح النور، لاباس عليك؟ Prohibited travel from, yes, yes. ما يمكنش ما يمكنش ما يمكنش. Yes, exactly. It's like it's ما يمكنش is like is forbidden. Is no way for you to travel between the cities, like to go from it into it, or like to go from a city to city, like from Tangier, Tetuan, Fez, yes, all of them, what Blanca mentioned. And yes, that was like from yesterday. So yes, and I'm sure that it's still like going to be other cities because during the Eid, when it's about to be Eid, it's like people go out a lot to buy the sheep and they don't like really respect the distance and all of that. So yes, I actually was happy. I was like, okay, it's going good so far. But when I was about like to be like Eid, I was like, oh, that's not good because no one can anymore. Like it sounds like they think that is like stopped. The like the virus is gone and all of that, and you just act started to act normal. So which is not something. The mask has nothing to do with it. Yes. Says they play with words. This is new people tested positive, and they are not sick. They just carry the virus, and more people with it. The more people we emanate. I mean, I could like have it and still not feel it. It depending on like people. I think if like someone like have like a strong body, like like a good physique, it will handle it. They wouldn't even feel it, and it happens. They might have the virus but not being sick. But like some people like they might have a problem. I think like people who are not like really having a good physique. Yeah, hearing says it's bad. Oh, exactly. I think I'm thinking that it's going to get better, and then like there is like a hope, and then like everything is goes bad. But like for me, it's not about. I think people like can handle it, but I see like in Morocco they are like going out more than the normal days. They are like maybe like they are going like out like from day to day and like doing normal things. But now because it's not quarantine, they are like everyone is out like more than normal. It's like very crowded. As not about the Eid. That was before the Eid. Yes, and they don't yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Yes, like I had a friend, like I do have a friend in the States. She had it, but she and her family, and they actually got well in 2 weeks. But my friend is like a strong, like they are like really strong. So I think as long as like someone doesn't have like any other disease that will like make it worse. But we hope for the best. We do hope for the best. Then it's like there is like this is like الوقاية خير من العلاج. I don't know if you heard this. الوقاية خير من العلاج. علاج. الوقاية خير من العلاج, which mean like being safe is better. It's like the same proverb as like being safe better than being sorrow. And he's like literally الوقاية is like to be careful, to be safe. خير is like better. من العلاج like from like medication. So we say like الوقاية خير من العلاج to mean like okay, it's better for you to be safe, not like to deal with consequences. So it's like we do what we have to do, and I think like if people just like be safe, have like their own distance, clean their hands if they touch something, and just like normal things, like just normal little things. Doesn't have to be like stopping your whole life for it, but just like being careful. Yeah, so this is like the major thing that's happened. Like this is the only thing that like happen like nowadays. Like but in Morocco is not nothing like they are still like actually thinking about like what will happen for like studying, because about studying is going to start in September, and they are still thinking about this. But okay, enough talking about like virus. I hope it's going to get well. I know this virus maybe is going to take the whole year, probably, and if it gets well, if it's like gets back to normal, it's going to be so very surprising for me if it stays this way. But if a miracle happens, like the only thing that like everyone is waiting for is like the border to be open, and this is like it probably is going to be taken like 2 months or something for these cases because like now it's not safe. Now it's not safe. It was safe, and now it's like we're not sure. But at least like you get time to learn Darija. Let's do that. So yes, I asked something like before, like I said like كي the weekend ديالكم? How your weekend passed? Like how was your weekend? How would you answer with that? Bianca, how was your weekend? كي the weekend ديالك? Mary, Blanca, شكون اخر? Like who is with us? And we continue the people who are like new with us. Welcome if you are like watching this for the first time. Welcome to the morning tea talk where we talk about everything. If you notice now we talk about the virus. In after a minute we will talk about Darija. After maybe another minute we will talk about marriage or like any other culture. So just like an hour of talking about anything that will help you know what's happening in Morocco. Christian, صباح الخير. Good morning. You woke up early today. Yes, what you see in the above is just like about the lockdown in some cities and the cases that were like just there in 24 hours was like 600 cases, which is crazy. لازم مزيان الحمد لله الحمد لله كنت غير في الدار وصافي بلانكا بحالي بحالك غير الدار والخدمة like just work and home غير الدار الخدمة being home is not always like easy. Always get up early. I don't believe you, Christian. كتكذب عليا. You lying to me? You always like attend the meeting or attend like the live in the end. But I'm happy that you're here. اوكي كنتمنى تكونوا بخير لا انا ماشي في الرباط انا في سلا كنمشي الرباط اغلبيه مين ما كانش حاجه طبي حاجه I used to go to Rabat pretty much every day when it wasn't quarantine. There where I work. I work often in Rabat because I used to do one-on-one online lesson in real life, and I used to do them like on Rabat, not like in Salif. So I was always like going to Rabat and just coming back home to sleep and do it all over again. And I just doing that, but I still not feeling worried. I see you guys like, and it's great. So at least I do something. Yasmin, where are you from? Okay. Well, guys, if you have any questions, please ask me. If you found something really like and like you will read it and you found something you don't know yet, you can ask me for example, explain it. Sally, near the tram station. No, I'm not near tram station. I wish. I love living like near like tram because like I move a lot. But no, I'm like I don't know if you know the places like in Sally, but I'm in Hay Salam, so it's like not near the tramway. It's not too far, but it's not like near. Malaysia, but currently studying in Tetuan. Yes, Tetuan is beautiful. باش نمشي مسموح باش نمشي مدينات الآخرين ياك كنمشي للرباط عادي نقدر نمشي لقنيطرة. I can go to Quneitra if I wanted to, like to Casablanca, but I'm not sure now about Casablanca. Everybody are in Tetuan here. Well, the thing is like Christians like Tetuan is like very clean and very nice, and people are okay. So people like are really organized, and the traffic is not as bad as over here. So traffic is really like the worst in like Rabat, Casablanca. Casablanca is the worst. The traffic is terrible. But like yes, there is, but like for me, like other cities, I would not live. I would like go to like Titwan to visit and all the north places, but I'm like so much into where I am. I like Rabat. I would if I would like live in another city, probably it's going to be like Mohammedia because it's calm. But maybe who knows? I don't know. It is nice. Finik mean where are you? Finik which mean like it has like two ways. It's Finik is like where are you, or like what's up. Finik, Finik. Which mean like where are you in life? Where are you in life? Where are you like disappeared to? It's good. Give all the meaning. Depending on situation, right? And how do we say I'm here? أنا هنا. That's like really easy. أنا هنا. It mean like I'm here. أنا هنا. Okay, and I'm at, for example, you say like أنا في, let's say for example المدينة. أنا في المدينة. I'm in the city. So you use في instead of at. Yes, أنا في المدينة. Yes, we say أنا في الدار، أنا في المدينة، أنا في السوق، أنا في الأوتيل، أنا في anywhere في الدار. أنا في الدار، أنا في اليوتيوب، like أنا في شي حاجة. Anything. شما في الدم كريستيان. Yes, the north is like the north. I hear that the north is cold in winter time. I'm not into cold weather, but like it's still like it's good. Like in the north, like what I hear because I did not go to work. You will like people are very polite. So if you want to cross the if you want to cross the street, people will stop with the cars. They will stop to let you go, even like if it's not time to stop. So yeah, and in Morocco, you will be like crossing the street, like you're like crossing like the street, and the taxi driver will see you like already crossing, and if there's like no sign, nothing, he's going faster instead of like slowing down so that you can't pass. He's actually going faster, which is so annoying. I have to say, I wanted to share with you all of my life in Morocco in Darija. Okay, so I wanted, yes, mean if you said I wanted, it's mean if I give you the translation of the sentence, it's going to give the meaning of like I wanted to, but not anymore. It's mean in past. So it's like for us the past is, and in past it's mean like you no longer want that. So it's better to say بغيت or can't breathe. So just let me know if you want to say like I wanted to, like literally like I wanted to, but no more, or if you still want to, so I can see like which one I'm going to give you. Adding to the Medina makes in the city. Yes, leh is mean leh by itself. It mean two, but also like in some words it will mean like definite article. Yes, yes. It's just definite article, but like sometimes it's like it's mean two. Okay, so yes, Yasmin, I'm waiting for your answer. Yes, the present one. I want to. Yes. Yeah, so you will have to select بغيت نشارك معك شارك معك. I'm reading like حياتي كاملة في المغرب. Okay, let's see if I put like the same. So بغيت is I want. نشارك is like to share. معك is with you. حياتي كاملة is like all of my life. في المغرب is in Morocco. Drink. Okay. No worries, Bianca. It's easy. Like you will learn like easy. Just like it takes time in the beginning to understand like what like things are, but like it is على واجب. It is possible, not like it's not like really hard as a lot of people say. Yes. Okay, what about the others? Do you have like a sentence that you need like to understand or need to say but you don't know how? اليوم كنشرب اتاي مغربي حين توحشته. I missed him. But yeah, by the way, if like you are talking about something, whatever it is, it's either like masculine or feminine. So if I'm talking with T, it's masculine, so I don't miss him. As not I miss it, I miss him. So توحشته. Tati, do you have a video on Kai Cat Can? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Nabi, assalamu alaikum. Bianca, I did it like in one of the lives. I don't know which one. I don't remember which number, but probably I did like in the in the description I took like I'm talking about the present, and I can't remember which number of like the lives, but it was like in the coffee tea talk. No, coffee tea talk. It was if on the Darija coffee talk. And we did like when I in the beginning we did like past tense, like talking about like daily more like morning routine or daily routine in past tense, and then we talked about it like in present tense, and yeah. But I don't remember the number of like the lesson. That's like what I can't remember. Yeah, I actually was making some videos on like the weekends, and I end up not liking them when I recorded them. So for me to not sharing them, like I just like remove them before sharing them, which is so damn. It's just like it's happened to me often. Like I do work on something and I don't like it, or I don't like something about it, and I delete the whole thing. You welcome. Okay. Yes. Actually, on that is just like things like in the beginning, like that you really like have to take like to have in mind. So depending on like your way of like learning. So if you are like learning, like you want to learn conversation, you can learn sentences and put them together. But if you want to learn the read things, you would need to know the structure and like some certain things that will make it like super easy on you. For pronunciation, there is like some tricks that it helps like with the mouth movement, and just like knowing like what to do with the breathing, with like when to stop and how to say things correctly. And for the grammar, is like grammar is easy if you are like taking it step by step, and if you are like reading the whole thing, and then it's going to be like too much for you. But if you started like step by step with the grammar, it's good. Yes. نسأل الله العظيم الدائم بلا أمد العزيز بلا سند الواحد الأحد الفرد الصمد الذي لم يلد ولم يولد من كل كفوا أحد أن ينير وجوهكم ويسر أموركم ويبارك. That's like a دعاء. واجعل الفردوس داركم وقراركم. اللهم ارفع عنا الوباء برحمتك ولطفك وغفرك لنا ولكم ولوالدكم. This is standard Arabic because dua always in standard Arabic. The real one, not the ones that we say to our friends, all of that. Yes, this is about like in the end, this is like ارفع عنا الوباء, like just like for asking God to make the virus disappear with his mercy, like رحمته ولطفه, and his kindness. واغفر لنا ولكم, and like just forgive us and you and to your parents and all of that. Yes, I love like reading this kind of things. It's actually like really nice. But honestly, I don't like say that very long dua. I also like say what's in my heart and that's it. Okay, there is like an easy one. There is one very easy. We say like بقى tranquille, and we also say بقى مهدن. مهدن. So مهدن is an adjective. بقى is like say if you are saying it to other, you would say بقاي. If you are saying it to a guy, you would say بقى. which means stay. Okay, so بقاي بقاي يرفع عنا الغباء قبل الوباء. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yes, I mean, like, I would like ask that from God for sure. Just like يرفع عنا الغباء. غباء is like stupidness. بقاء and بقاي it means stay. So بقاي is like if you are saying it to a female. بقاء if you are saying it to a guy. To say like calm or quiet or tranquil, we see tranquil from French, but also we say مهدن. 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 If it's a girl, you will have to add the A in the end to make it feminine. So بقى مهدن. If you are talking to a guy, you have to say بقى مهدن. If you are talking to a girl, you have to say بقاي مهدنة. بقاي مهدنة. اليوم بغيت. No. If you are talking about yourself, you have to say بقيت. You have to use it the verb in past tense. If you are talking about yourself, you want to say like talking about yourself. I want to say calm. You can just بقى هانية. Yes. No. بقاي هانية or بقى هاني. So that's like بقاي هانية or بقى هاني because you have like to be compliment هاني. Sorry, هاني. بقى هاني is like masculine, the whole thing, or بقاي هانية. Yes, if you are talking about yourself, you have to use it in past tense. Not like بغيت, no. You have to use it like with بغيت. I want to say calm. So which is have to be like a whole sentence like بغيت نبقى. I would for me like I would like to use tranquil. بغيت نبقى tranquil في الدار. That's like what I want. Same for me. بغيت نبقى tranquil في الدار, like I want to say calm, like tranquil at home, or that's like what I would use. Or like yeah, بقى هاني or بقى هاني. باقي هاني. No, it's not باقي. باقي is like you would use it as a verb, like staying. And staying like honey is like is kind of off, like depending on how you would use it. If you're giving it as an advice, if you're giving it as an advice, it's like saying like بقى, like stay بقى honey, stay calm. But baqi honey is like he is staying like calm, like he is like in like continuous, if you know what I mean. So it's not the same thing. It's the same form. A verb is not the same thing. If you are talking about like yourself, like you have to say like بغيت نبقى is like verb after verb. بغيت نبقى tranquil في الدار. No. بقى is the verb like to stay, to make it as an advice or like as an order, like stay. For a female, you have to say بقاي. You would add the I. And baqi is like verb, is a verb. Is a verb like in continuous, in present continuous. And you would like baqi is like for a guy, and baqiya is like for a female. So for example, I can say like أنا باقية في الدار, which means like I'm staying at home. Like I am staying at home. If I'm talking to my friend and she was like, where are you? You late and all of that. تعطلتي فينك تعطلتي بزاف. I would say like باقية في الدار. She would tell me I would never say like I'm still home, but I'm always on time. I'm saying that. So باقية is like staying. I'm still staying في الدار. باقية في الدار. If I was guy who's talking, I would say like أنا باقي في الدار, or أنا باقي في الخدمة, like I'm still at work. Okay, I hope it makes sense for you. It's like this is not the same as that, but I do like understand why you thought it's like female because ending with A. Yes, it makes sense. Yes, but بقى is the verb, is the infinitive, is بقى, and for like the third masculine singular, it's also بقى. So that's why it's written like this. in past tense. هو بقى. As an order, also like بقى. Still. Okay. What else, guys, like you need me to explain? Or like any sentence that you want me to like translate for you? The tea is so good. Okay. Yes, for like there is like too much rules actually, but comparing to French and other languages, it's not. It's just like very, very good. Will explain. شكرا جزيلا. لا واجب. Nabil, where are you from? I don't remember. I saw you in comments. I don't remember my students. Can you get over the meaning of rak, rani, and all of these ones? ديما كتشرب أتاي بلا نعناع. Well, the thing is, I couldn't find نعناع. ما لقيتش النعناع. And I did not like went out like the past 2 days. And so yes, and when I tell my sister when she's coming back from her to like buy me nana because she doesn't drink tea, she always forgets. But I never really cared much because I drink coffee often, so that's why I did not like really care if I have it at home or not. But today I feel like drinking tea and I could not like find nana, but I love it with nana. كان كيعجبني اتاي بالنعناع ماشي بلا نعناع. Where I don't live like near the market. There is like I don't live like in big like near big market. There is like a small one, and when I go sometimes out, like I don't find like everything I need. So yes, that's why like I go sometimes just like once like a week like to somewhere and I buy everything I need. Then I come back. What is the meaning of latte? It's like tea. The tea. Okay, let me see. Yes, Rani Rak. Yes, it's the tea. Um, okay, so Rani and Rak, it gives the meaning of it's mean like it's me. Like Rani, for example, if I said Rani, for example, Rani Dar, which mean like just like about me, talking about me, like Annie, they came from the Anna. I'm home. Sorry. Okay, what is that? Okay, just like a report. Okay. Yes, if we rak, it's talking about someone. So the k in it, like the k in the end is about someone. Yes, Rani Nibrik, I'm talking about myself. It came from Annie, but it's like really when you are like really emphasizing something and you're really talking about like something you mean it. It's like whenever you want to emphasize anything. So we don't use often the pronouns Anna and all of this. Instead of saying, for example, as Blanca said, Rani Nibrik. So if I say it like with the Anna and then Nibrik, it's like like, it's not really emphasized. We don't use the pronouns. But Rani, it like gives you the meaning of like I'm really emphasizing on something. Like Rani can break. I am myself. Like I really love you. For Rak is like to a person. If you like the K in the end is about like you. For example, I can say like you want like to understand. I would say like Rak بغيتي تفهمي. You can put it before any verb and it will give you the meaning like on emphasizing that verb. It's just like remember that Rani is about yourself when you're talking about yourself. Rak when you're talking about like him, like about the you. For example, Rak. And for like if you are talking to a guy, like about him, for example, you would say like Rah. So this is like the other ones. Yes. With the adjectives, with the verbs, with the nouns, anything you want to emphasize. For example, if I want to say like you, like it is Zwina, I would say like beautiful is like Zwina. I can see Zwina. But if I want really to emphasize in it, I would say like Rak Zwina. Rak Zwina. Rak Zwina. which mean like you are beautiful, and you emphasize on it. It literally give it that feeling of like really strong something that you really mean it. So from Germany, wisdom, yes, yes. Welcome from Germany, and if, yeah, I do have a friend from Germany. I was about to say like I don't know someone from Germany, but I do. Yes, like Mary, you can say like راك ظريف بزاف. Raki, if it's girl, Raki is winner. But like some people like in the north, they would use rak for feminine and masculine. But if you want like to emphasize it's a girl, you can say like Raki. Rak is winner. Okay, so let me give them to you like very like organized, so you know like what I'm talking about. If I'm talking about myself, I would say like Rani. I can say راني مشغولة, like I'm busy. مشغولة. I can say like راني في الدار. I'm going to give you difference. So with like with adjective, with noun, and then I would give it with a verb. راني مشغولة. راني كنخدم. راني كنخدم. Okay, so this is about myself. I'm talking about myself. راني مشغولة mean like I'm busy. راني في الدار, it's mean like I am at home, which is true. Like راني في الدار. If the last one is with the verb, راني كنخدم, I am working. So when you're like I'm working now, don't you see راني خدامة دابا ما كتشوفش? You can say it like emphasizing I'm working now. راني كنخدم. راني مشغولة. راني في الدار. راني something. غادي. It's not رادي, it's غادي. It's مشغولة or مشغولة. Let me read it right. مشغولة. مشغولة or no, it's مشغولة with sh sound. مشغولة. It never مشغولة. It will sound weird. I don't know, like if you hear that somewhere, but no, it's like مشغولة. If you like, if you found it like written somewhere, probably you just forgot the age, the H. غادي. No, no, it's not Radi. Raki. If you mean like Radi, it's like mean going. I don't know, like, but not Radi. Radi, it could mean of the mean like being satisfied with something. Radi, على اللي أعطاني الله. Like I'm like satisfied with what God gave me. Please, Radi, yes, satisfied. Yes, because I was like thinking if like you are meaning about the same things that we were talking about, like Rak Radi, La Irdalik. Yes, we can see also La Radilik, which mean so Radi is like also again with it's a continuous, it's present continuous, which mean like it's like pleasing or like satisfying. So if I'm talking about myself, I would say like Ana Radia. Radi is like masculine. Okay, so it's masculine. If it's female, you have to say like Radia. And for we, it's Rana. Yes, Rahna or Rana. So depending, like Rana or Rahna. And okay, so like, we said like in T, and instead of saying T, we say like Rani. For like you, Rak or Raki. And then we have like Raha, is like for her. We say like Raha. I didn't hella. No, no, no. You see, that's like what I was like. You mean like ready? You mean like ready? I didn't know that. غدا هلا I will take care of. I will take care of something. You see, this is what I was thinking about. I was like, this is probably like someone instead of putting like GH because people are lazy, they put the R because the French R is almost as the Gha. So it's to give the meaning of Ghadi. Ghadi is going. I'm going to Ntalla is like take care of, like I will take care of, or I'm going to take care of something. So whatever that is, you got the meaning. Okay? So that's like sometimes why I say like it's like very important to give what comes after it, or like the context, or like the senses or something, because sometimes Moroccans don't really like write things as it's supposed to be, and that's so it makes it hard for like people. But when you get the idea why they are doing that, you understand. when you get like the whole picture, because غادي, like the air, like in French is almost as the غ, so it's like you would say غادي. غادي يعطيني صباح مع هذه المغاربة. ربي. ربي is like God, my God. So it's like from the Rab is like God, also like a name of God. يعطيني is like will give me. يعطيني صبار. صبر, like, but you should not with صبر, like it should be like صبر. ربي يعطيني الصبر. Sorry, I talk like you, like I'm saying like the meaning, but I saw it and I understood what you mean. Yes, that give you like patience with Moroccans. Okay, see the beautiful way, the beautiful thing about it. Like you don't have to really like be bored with the language, because you're always going to learn something new. شنو ما فهمتش. No, no, I understand what you said. Like God gives me like a patience with like Moroccans, because like I said, like there is sometimes they don't write things as supposed to be. I don't understand what you meant. Yes, it's just for صبر, like you don't say the f, you just say صبر. ربي يعطيني الصبر مع هاد المغاربة. قلتي لي دابا something. قلتي لي صبار. Ah, yes, but you don't have to put the f. Give me like because like give me like we would like use it as a noun, not as a verb. Like give me the patience. Patience. So patience is like noun. So even in Darija you put it as a noun. صبر. Did I put like F? Let me check what did I wrote. I don't remember with that where did I wrote it. Okay, 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 okay. I haven't seen it yet. Okay, no worries. Yeah, you anyways like you will have to put like the noun, not the verb, because God give you patience, not like God give me like whatever verb you want it like to say, if that makes sense to you. أنا شفته بحال صباح. Okay, did you go over Rani Raha? Yes, yes. Joanna, you haven't been there? I haven't finished yet. Like it's like it was like another question changed the meaning, changed the whole like period. Yes. Okay. So try to like focus with me. Like like finish like the Rani. So Rani is like when you want to emphasize on something you said. Rani. Rani في الدار. I give examples. So say for example, I'm at home. راني في الدار. راني في الخدمة. Like I'm at work. Or say like راني عيانة, which means like I'm tired. So when you put it like before a noun or an adjective or like a verb, it emphasizes the verb. It gives it the meaning like I'm really something. Think about it that the R is like really and the Anna is like the pronouns Rani. So Raha is like she is like about her. Okay, so the Ha is same as her. Raha, for example, Farhana. It's like give the meaning like she's really happy. Happy. Okay, it gives the meaning of like really doing something. It's really emphasize it. If it's about a guy like him, I would say like Rah, for example, Rah في الدار. Like he's at home. He's really at home. Like Rah في الدار. We emphasize on it. For example, Rakum, like Rakum, if I want to say like you are like following what I'm saying, I would say like Rakum متبعين متبعين. Or راكم كتعلموا الدارجة, you learn الدارجة. راكم, you are like really doing it. So راكم كتعلموا الدارجة. You see, it gives the meaning of like you really doing something. Okay, let me go up. I see. I think I haven't seen something. Mary. So the sentence is like غادي نتهلا فيك مزيان من غادا تجي. Oh, that's like a good sentence. It's mean like I'm going to take care of you like very good مزيان من غادا تجي, like when you're going to come. غدا is like you go in like غدا. So he's like putting, so this person just puts in your mind that he's not using gh to mean like gh, he using the r. So yes, some people do that. None of you good when you come. Yes. Casey, what is انت كذاب is like you are a liar. انت كذاب is about a guy. It's like saying to a guy. Do you know this one cute in Darija, but I forgot the full cute. اللي بغى العسل يصبر القريص نحل. Yes. Who want like the honey should tolerate the what is called in English? The bees things. Yes. اللي بغى العسل يصبر القريص نحل. Yeah, sorry guys, like I see the comments later, like later, not as often, then like I answer them when I can. But I hope that I answered everything. For who said like about اللي بغى العسل. Yes, Yasmin. اللي بغى العسل يصبر القريص نحل. نحل, which mean who wants, like it's literally like the one who like li بغى wants العسل is honey. يصبر, he should like tolerate القريص نحل, which mean the bees. نحل is like the bees, and القريص is like the stings of the bees. Okay, it's meaning if you want something beautiful or if you want something fancy, you have like really to work for it and be patient. For example, if you want like someone's nice, like you have to work for it. Anything like you really like nothing come easy, like it's always like something like will stink. So that's like what they mean, like it's like you can use it as a good, like as advice or as a complaining that something is not easy, which is like you really love or you really want to get, but it's not as easy as you thought it's going to be. Well, does this mean انتي راك برد وليتي تخلعيني راك وليتي نادية. Oh, that's like a good sentence. Okay. So do you remember when I said rock? Some people use it for a female and a masculine. So that's what I use when I said rock زوينة, like you're beautiful. So انتي راك بارادي في العربية. I don't know, like a paradi is like the parrots في العربية, like you are like a parrot, like the parrots, like yeah. Yes, it gives the meaning of like usada, but like the parrot who's like talking fast, like talking like and repeating things, which is like really good and smart. في العربية. And وليتي is like you became. كتخلعيني, scaring me, like you start like scaring me, like you وليتي نادية. راك is like you are like emphasizing وليتي you became, he emphasizing that you are becoming Nadia, which mean like perfect. Nadia. So Nadia is not giving the meaning of perfect when someone is like really like kneeling things. So it's already give the meaning like you kneeling it, like you kneeling it. No, it's a typo. A person didn't say paradi, they said usada. Okay, what? Oh, they said usada. Well, usada is mean a teacher. Just I thought about like paradi around like it's written there. Yeah, في العربية it's like in Arabic. They will say Arabiya. No, it's more in Darija. Yes, but you got the idea. It's like a really good sentence. Just like is a compliment of like your Arabic. That when they say وليتي كتخلعيني, you started scaring me, not in a bad way. It's mean like in a good way. And Raki وليتي Nadia, like it's mean like you really became. Nadia is like kneeling it, like give the meaning of like perfect. Okay. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Did you understand what is the reason why we use rak and raha and rani and like rakum and rahum? We just add the and into them like to change who we are talking about. Okay, I don't know why all people cause العربية to Darija المغربية. They use العربية because they think people would not know what is Darija. Like they would not know like if it's because they know actually they know like most of like people outside of Morocco thinking that people talk with Arab talking like Arabic. So what they say, instead of like starting explaining or saying like, oh, it's Moroccan Arabic, or like it's Darija, they just say Arabia. And sometimes they just like not aware of like that Darija. It's like it's going to be able to be taught by, to that you're going to learn it. They don't know that, so they don't assume that you're going to learn it. So I was like, he said to Joanna, I said like, "وليتي كتخلعيني," you start scaring me, because they say how she's like learning it. Well, like Darija is like, it's spoken. This is like what most Americans say. It's spoken. It can't be learned. And how did she started to say things that like we only Moroccans know? So they just don't know how a person can be able to speak Darija, and it's taught in the school. So really like شكرا بزاف. Yes, now the message makes sense. I just fake it till I make it. Exactly, fake it till I make it. That's my favorite cute, like all the time. Since I was little, I was like, fake it till you get it. Fake it till you get it. or till you make it. كيفاش كيعيطوا لك الناس كيتي والكوثر. Okay, so my family call me Kautar for sure, and my friends calling me like Katie. And for people who just like new friends who doesn't know me in Morocco, like yeah, they just like start to know me. They call me Catty because the French is second language, and they put the as like so they say Catty. For me, it's okay, but like my friends, they call me Katie. It's just like since like maybe like eight, not eight, like more, maybe more, like maybe like 10 years or something. For me, it's okay. Like I do like I get used to it. It's just like I come back home, they say Kautar, and I go out with friends, they say Casey. So yes, whatever like you comfortable with. For me, I don't have a preference, honestly. Is it noun? Why is called Darija? Is it noun? Why? Well, it's like because this is dialect, so it's like that's like what it named. Darija is mean like is like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like street language, but not as best street language, because we all like speak Darija. It's like really hard to explain why, but like science, like I don't know, like I'm like just 26. I came to life and I know like it's called Darija, but I would search for that. But like what I'm sure about is like it's called Darija because it's like mix of languages, because yes, like so it's like لغة الزنقة, but like we talk in it inside the houses. So um I don't know, you just like want to make a difference, like a name difference from Arabic, because it's not the same as an Arabic, and you can see by now like it's not the same as Arabic. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, it gives it the meaning. Like when we call it like Darija, we know it's like Moroccan Darija. Like in this, if like someone said like Tunisian Darija, or like that's what makes difference between like the other ones, like or like Algerian Darija. So there's like just like three Darijas. Like in Egyptian, they call like Misriya. Like Misriya is like Egyptian. So it's like we know it's like from about Egypt. It's not about like Morocco. What happened? يعيط لها لغة de soi. I don't know what is I can't see the message good. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, for me it's normal. I don't know. It's like I don't see it interesting. لغة الزنقة في الصباح, like in the morning, كيعيطوا له لغة سوا. I don't know what is this swa. I don't know. It's like I can't like guess the like the North slangs. For me, it's like it's not slangs. Maybe connected to the in whom I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it. Your face reading me. Okay. So I was like, okay. So are they like really like saying it? And I was like, no, 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 they don't mean that. And I was like, okay, maybe it's this. Okay, so yes, in the north they would like call it that. We don't call it that. It's like really like فهمتك مزيان. I mean, that's like what I'm saying. Honestly, Blanca, if you will like hear like Casablanca and Rabat Sali, or like the the slang or real slang words, you will like hear see like the North one is like very soft one. Like it's like I would find it funny. For example, if you want to insult someone, they actually call them cow. And for us, like we really laughing when like I hear like someone from the North and they are like really upset and they are like really mad and all of that. It was like my uncle's wife and مرت عمي is like the wife of like my uncle from my father's side. So if you've been in this life, you'd know like عمي it's mean like my uncle from father's side. So when she's mad at her kids, she actually called him cow. And for us, like when my mom gets mad, she's actually like throw something at you and say something bad, which is was like very funny. And I don't, and it's like in North, like the accent that they have, it's like very soft and sweet and doesn't show that they are mad. It's like the contrary of the other ones. So they would say like هذيك البقرة, and they would say it with the qa sound, which means like the cow. I say هذيك البقرة قلت يا العيلة or something like that, and I actually like be like about like to die laughing because she doesn't. It's like she's like really mad because they did something bad, the kids, and she's like the only word that she says is البقرة, the cow, and for me that's not bad. I mean the بقرة is like the cow is like cute, and it's just like a comparison. They are like really using like a very soft words as swear words, and for me the words was like really funny to hear. Um, Not that I hear it over here a lot because it's like a word from the north and it's like what the north say. But yeah, I told you guys like I don't have like also friends from the north, so I know what things are. Why some people say it's like okay the religion of the mother, but the Christ. Yes, some things doesn't we that too. I would say that too. And actually, like elders, they would advise us not to use the religion in swearing on like saying something bad, because it makes sense, like not to use it. But yes, andra, which means like I'm going, like literally I'm going like to kick your mom, but it's actually like I'm going to kick you. It's not about your mom, but you would still use your mom like to like tease you, to get you mad, and you would always like use nadrab is like I will hit nadrab. Deen is like religion of like your mom, which not making sense, but like they don't mean it. They mean to like really make you angry because they are first of all using your mom in the sentence, which mean like if you're going to involve, if someone treated me like mock, like and talked about my mom, nothing's upsetting me. But if you are talking to me, I would handle it. I would just get mad. But if you are mentioning my mom, no, 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 no. That's like a red line for me. Like for everyone and most of people in Morocco. So when someone tell you like mock and like just like mentioning your mom, it's just like really like, oh, you're talking to me, we are fighting, don't mention my mom. And then the fight starts because he mentioned your mom. And the deen, like the religion, when they mention it in the sentence, so that like they really like make you angry more. So you just like starting like fighting. So if that makes sense. So they would like use muk to get you mad, or like khtuk, which is like your sister, to get you mad because you can like really like you defend yourself. um if someone like really talking about, you can have a conversation about it, but when someone talk about your mom bad, then that's like a red line. What is sahabo is like his friends. Sahabo, it's same to say hello, like sabah. No, no, no. Sabaho. Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, I thought like sahabo. Sabaho, yes. It's like it's mean like it's morning. It's morning, but it's like the morning of like the beautiful people. We use it like to people we love or like friends. It's same as like morning. Same as like good morning, not just the morning. Yes, صباحو. And this word actually it came from like the first morning of like two married people, and you will say like it's like literally his morning, and it's actually came from like from like the time like when two people get married for the first time and they have like the morning, the beautiful morning, which mean like yeah it's his like morning. So and then this word came to become like as a good morning to say to someone like you love or someone you like. It can be friends, it doesn't have to be like about love. But yes, you would say like sbaho, it's slang, is a slang. But this is like what it came from. Okay, guys, questions, because I have to go before it's 10. At least it's sunny these days. Yes. Subahu. Yes. Subahu is just like came from the morning. It's like, oh, good morning. But like from Subah. When I was in Morocco, I'm always saying Kif Subahti until someone told me that phrase is used a lot with married people for the girls. Like, are you okay? uh, yes, yes. Okay, so that like sentences came like really from like people who got married, but we started to use it in daily life, same as like sbaho. So nothing special become after it. Because sbaho is like how did you wake up? Like because like when it's like first day. So they will ask the girl for that. It's same as like sbaho, like guys, they would say like to the guys like sbaho to mean like his morning, like they would ask him like sbaho, like to ask like how is like your morning. And for girls they would say like sbahti. But like later it's become like the normal senses of how did you wake up, like same as like when I ask you guys like always like in the morning kisbahto or kisbahto is like how you wake up. But it's become about like how did you sleep, like more like how did you wake up, like from like the night you slept till now, was it like a good night of sleep or something. Wake up, you wake up good after last night, throw face. Yes. Yeah, I'm glad like I'm just like waking up now. Yes, I mean like really like Moroccans they use like some funny sentences or like some hidden sentences. So for example, like Moroccans don't really. I think as everyone in the world, not in Morocco, they would not talk about like period or the monthly cycle. So if like I wanted to say to my friends, if we were in college or somewhere else like that, I'm like in that time I'm in my period. I will not use the word that word. Like I think in English it's also like the same thing. So we say like جات خالتي, which mean like my we say like it's like saying like my aunt visited, and we will call it as like khalti. So that's like the secret word for it. And we say like جات خالتي or khalti جات. So جات is like she came and she like visited. So or like khalti killed me, she killed me. We say like خالتي قتلتني. خالتي خالتي قتلتني, like she killed me. Just like sentences like that, like you would use. What is the best sentence to that sentence for the morning? I don't know what you mean. For expressions, no. Oh, so it's about period. So the first one, jatni khati, is like when you have like your period. Your period. I know, like the guys like will run away now talking about period. When you have like your period, you don't say like I had it. Like if especially like, people don't really like to talk about it, but friends do. But like they would still use like a secret word, and which is like khati. Khati is like my aunt, and they would say like jat khati, which mean like my aunties came, which mean like it's like my aunt visited. It's like my period visited. So that's what they mean when they say khati qatlatni, she killed me. Like my like my aunt killed me. It's not like my aunt like killed me, like she made me die. It's about like a like period cramp, when you have like cramps, like very bad cramps, and we would like use that sentence. So we wouldn't like use like yes. Yes, it's like really. I remember when we were like little, and we would not even be able to go to the stores, the handwoods, and like at first we will like give the money to the kids so that they will buy things for us. Good time. What is the best answer of kisbahti on the morning? Oh, on the morning? Okay. Uh, no. It depends who's asking you that. Um, Okay, let me think about it. I haven't had the morning, so I don't know. I haven't been married before, but like probably like just women who will ask you. So for example, it's either your friend, like if I have a friend or like a sister or like his mom or like your mom, and for example, you just like say Alhamdulillah. Of course, you're not going to talk about it. But like if you're friendly, of course you're going to give the details, friends. But yeah, actually, like really, like girls in the morning, they were just like they don't talk during this time. Like I remember, like going like to the mornings, like being in the like during like the wedding, and I would like say the night, like all the families say the night, like of most of them, and in the morning, like you find like the you know the bride, like she's like really like very quiet, and I don't know, it sounds scary. Yes, but I think like they do talk with their friends, not the mothers or anything. That's so funny. That's the scary part. I think that's the scary part for everyone. Um, فهمتك just say مزيان. Yeah, just say alhamdulillah. But like Blanca كنت أبكي ليلة كاملة and this it's like a first time. Yeah. I mean, like that's like the bad part about like in Morocco culture, because you wouldn't know till like you are married. Yeah, I bet like that's like why some wives like I mean because like they are quite like really scary. Just only girls friends and mother ask like not everyone. Oh yeah, they would say like صباحك مبروك. They wouldn't ask if صباحتي because they know like she's not like people not going to say to strangers. They would just say نهارك صباحك مبروك, or which means like a blessed morning, which means like it's like a new life. So you say like a blessed morning instead. I'm still like laughing inside. I laugh about it a lot. Like I do like hear like a lot of stories. I'm actually kind of the girl like everyone telling me things, especially in my family, and they would like really like they would like say like like a lot of funny stories. I wish it would, if it was like just girls live, I would like tell you guys everything. If it wasn't live, but it's like really funny stories. And it's like a lot about the culture that is like very important to know some things, but like I would be like having a lot of criticism about like talking about that live, but it's really like really a lot of funny stories, because it's like I think in Islam it's like it's protecting women like somehow, but in a certain time it's not like a good a good way. I mean, yes, actually, you can divorce about this, Blanca. And I'm sure like you don't know that, but like you can, if you did not like it, if it was like hard, difficult, or something like this, you can get a divorce. You can divorce yourself. Yes, and I know like some girls like been divorced. Yes, actually, like I'm going to tell you that like privately just misses me. Like it's like funny, but it's actually if it was like the opposite of situ, and but like really funny stories. But I'm like feeling like sorry for some women before. Oh, Joanna. You are in the group, right? Message us like privately. We will do like some girls like group to talk about certain things. Oh, Blanca, tell her what we are talking about. It's like very important to know that, like, the Iman will tell you what the fuck are you talking about. Who's Iman? The Iman. شو عليك العيلة حرام عليك العيلة اسكت فاهمة. Oh, send me your number. Okay, so someone sent me like a message and I forgot to answer. Guys, when you want to enter the group, just send me the numbers, just the numbers. Like, of course, I'm going to accept. Like, I don't know, someone like asked, can I join the group? Of course, you can join the group. It's like for the students. It's not my group. It's like a student for group. I just created it. It's like for you guys, not for me. It's for you to learn and to communicate, to share ideas, like experiences, talking about the language. Whenever you would need help, just tag me in the group and I would answer. And it's like you guys, it's like your group, not my group. It's just like I'm created it, but it does not mean it's like mine. So of course, like I'm adding people. So if you are like interested in just like talking with other like people, yes, we send to your email. Yes, I just sent to my Gmail. All right, it's over here. Just send me the number, and I will like add you. Okay. This is Darija Albert Gmail.com. Okay. Good morning, Yasmin. لاباس عليك كلشي مزيان. Yes, it's like a huge topic actually. It's actually if I would like I actually that's what I wanted for like having like the morning tea about the tea about Morocco, like talking about like all different things about like what's happening in Morocco because there are like too many topics. Guys, like the culture is huge. It's like very big culture. And yes, it's a good topic. It's always a good topic. And repose كنت في الليلة كاملة and too. I mean I was crying all night because he have like a little one just making jokes. Yes, girls talk. Yes. Yeah, and we were laughing about like because like Muslims like they will have like they would not know till like the night of wedding and yes. You will write it in your notebook. That's great. And we were making fun because like girls like they would like in Morocco would not know like till the night, and then they would be surprised. Either they would be happy, or either they would not. And we started laughing because I told them like Mary asked us how to say people if like you told them like the girl to her like "Kisbahti," what she will answer, and I told her I don't know because most of the weddings that I go and in the morning I find like the wife's not happy or the bride's not does not look happy, and you if you ask her, she's just being quiet or something. So we just start laughing about it because Blanca's comment like makes sense why maybe. So we don't know. So that's why we will what we were like laughing about. Yes, yes, and I said like, oh, it's like really hard topic to talk on live um, because Moroccans are not like not all Moroccans open to talk about this kind of topics, and they say like, oh, shoma, it's like haram, and or like just like saying, oh, you should not talk about this or something. They said it was so bad. Imagine she said like it was so. Yes, I mean like if it was like her friend, she would say that. Like yes. Mm, but how do you know what are they compared to? Oh, Joanna, like every like girls talk. That's like what girls talk. Like or like friends, they talk about like with friends and they know. Of course, they know. That's a good one. What would they compare it to? I don't know. Uh, like let's your imagination go big with that. There is like too many ways. They know for sure, 100%. Everyone knows. Imagine she said it was Zuber. Yeah, I mean like some girls like really crying. I remember like my friend, she was really crying. She did not even want to deal with that. Joanna, not all Muslims arrive virgin to marriage. Yes. I mean like depends. I mean like in the past, yes. Now it's like it's become, before it was like very hard. It was like if she's not a virgin, and because like actually what culture, let me remember, because even in Morocco there are like too many cultures. There's like Berber culture and all of that. During the wedding, like the old traditional wedding, like they would like wait for that time and to see the blood. If there is like no blood, just means she's not virgin, and she might be killed. Like that's in the past. I'm not talking about now. She might get divorced in the same night and all of that, and you will like wait for that moment to share if like if the man will see the blood or not, which is so stupid because not everyone bleed during the first night, and it's become like terrible like that, like in that time. But now it's not the same because men and women already agree on everything, and it's not none of anyone's business to talk about this, like, and just to say like, oh, is she's virgin, did you saw this or this. It's become like more of like it's like the couple's agreement, and not about like the family. Before it was about the whole family, and they will like call it the honor. It's like my honor, she did that or this or whatever. I already know really my future husband. Yes, I mean like when your future husband already. Oh yes, that's good. I have a story. I wish I could not, but yes, I'm sure. Actually, we're going to finish the talk. I said like maybe we have like to create a WhatsApp group for girls, because some stuff is just not like to share with like live or just like the voice. Like, yes, I mean like some guys like really like what like actually obsessing me like in Moroccan culture and some other culture is the man. It's okay if he's not virgin, and for the women it's like, oh, you're not Muslim. We both Muslim. If I'm Muslim and I'm still like virgin, you should be a virgin as well. But they say, oh no, I'm a man. I'm the man. What is the word of the man? You are a Muslim. If you want to talk about Islam with me, you should be a good Muslim as well. And that's why I really don't like, because it's not fair that the man can do whatever he wants, and when it's a girl, it's like haram, hshuma, she's bad, she's like prostitute or in all the bad words, and maybe she will be killed. But what about the man? This is like what it's like more about the culture, not Islam. So yes, let me see. Do it in WhatsApp. Yes, I'm going to. Calm down the spice girls. Oh, we're talking about everything. Christian always enjoying this kind of topics. And I have so many views on that. Trust me. Exactly. For me, I do have like so many views, and actually, like when you like say the true and the reality, guys get upset. Oh, I'm the man. I'm not going to get pregnant, but you will make someone's pregnant. I mean, like it's your fault if you're doing that. Like why you seeing like and what's obsessing me, there's like too many stories. I feel like so bad. Some girls like they will fall in love with someone, and she might like he will say like, I'm going to marry you and I'll be like yours forever and all of that, and maybe she will lose her virginity with. And when that happened, he will like damn her and say like, you're bad, maybe like I'm not the first, you're not good girl, you're not all of that. And it's like crazy. And some girls, they might like how a bit gets pregnant, and then like the man just will like, oh, it's not mine, it's not mine. How would I know like if it wasn't just me, or like you've been like with too many guys? So it's like so stupid. How do I ask if someone virgin in Darija? uh, okay, so that's like funny. It's good that you mentioned that, because I'm going to try it's like about language also. So if you want to ask like a girl, you say like wesh inti bent. So because the word bent is a girl, it's mean like you virgin. Are you like still a girl, which mean like a still like clean, like still like as like a daughter, like a little girl. That's why even like if a woman like she's 30 or 50 or 60, and she's not married and she's virgin, you still have to call her bint. we will say like baka bint, she's still girl. And it does not mean like the age, it's mean like she's virgin. If it's like about the guy, we say like wash. If we are asking wash nta baki would, which means like are you still, but like now people start to use the word virgin because everyone know what virgin is, so we do use it. For the word bends, like people like if use like about the guy, use like question type version, they would understand. um for Yeah, Christian, do you remember like Morocco man when he was like talking about like I want like a virgin Muslim girl and all of these kind of things. That was so funny. You remember that? So yes, you would like say Washington bent, like are you a girl? And the word bent is like meaning like virgin, and it's mean like you're still not married yet. So that's why when you are talking to someone, if she's not married yet, you have like to say like hadik bent, that's girl or something. Because if you called her mra, women, so the word woman is mean like someone who's married, someone who's not virgin. So yes. Even if she's not married and said like هي ماشي بنت, she's not a girl, هي رمرة, it's mean like she's not anymore a virgin. So yes, it's like also about the language. Yeah, actually it's like 10. I have to go. I haven't had breakfast and I'm hungry. I'm always like hungry during this time. But if you have any questions, I can answer. If someone isn't a virgin, why ask for a virgin? That's the thing. Like sometimes guys are not even, most of guys are not virgin, like most of them. Uh, and you would still ask about it because it's the mentality. They say, I'm the man, I can do whatever I want. And you are the girl, you should like stay virgin. How say to a guy مسحته في ترمة فطورك مسحتك فطورك. Thank you, شكرا. Yeah, I can't wait to eat. How to say to a guy? You would say it like with the virgin word. What's in town? Virgin. You would use it this way. Yes. And the actually some guys like get offended like by asking. I mean like it depends on what kind of guys. Like some guys they could say like they would like maybe they are still virgin and they would be, oh, I've been like with too many girls. Like lying. And some of them they say like علاش كتسولي, why you asking? And for girls for sure girls like they get upset. Some girls like they will be upset like if being asked that question. And yes. Yes, actually, yes, exactly. Either you say the one that I used before, Washinta Bakriwil, are you still a guy? Or like Washinta virgin? Christina virgin. بصحتك. Yeah. I'm actually like really like with this like this words. If I like I don't be surprised ever. Like for me, it's like a really normal topic. And for some girls, if she was to like, oh, some girls like if you tell if yeah, if she said like if someone told her like I'm not virgin, she would be like she would be like scared like علاش كيفاش and all this kind of questions. For me, I would be like okay, I'm in bed enough, and what and so what? And if like I just like it does not surprise me. I don't know like why. I'm waiting for the true love. I don't believe you, Christian, but that's good. I don't know. It's like for me, like if someone asks me like, "Are you virgin?" I would ask them the same question, and they're like, "It's none of your business." I mean, like it's my body. Like, what are you asking me about this? Like, it's like really weird. Like, it's like really weird when someone asks you that. Like, I mean, like, I'm so romantic. That's good. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's people choice. I mean, if you like someone like waiting for like true love and all of that, and you believe in it, that's yes, that's good. It's if it's like someone who's not and don't believe that. If you love someone, you're going to accept them how they are. Either like for like Islam or not Islam. If like someone is Muslim and want to marry like his version and he want to marry a virgin woman, that's okay. Just talk about it. That's the thing. Just like if you are think it's an issue for you, talk about it. If it's not an issue, then like why is it should not like supposed to be like a weird like a word, it's because everyone have something important for their life. For me, if I want like to be married to someone, I am much into the personality. If that person we're going to be like okay with each other, if we are like going to have like a compatible life, doesn't have like to have like differences, but like respecting each other like space and time, and just like being okay with who we are. So that's like what I more like I'm focused on. But some people like are really focused in Morocco about like virginity, so that's okay for them. That's like how they feel and they think, and this is how I feel. Doesn't make me wrong, doesn't make them wrong. It's just like people choice. Say something like معقول. Say crazy, not حماقة. I sound like معقول or something like that. I don't know. معقول. I never like used this or heard it. Uh, mm, no. I'm thinking about something close, but no. محمق, معقول, حمق. I don't know. I'm not sure. غير الشمال. Probably in the north. Does not surprise me. So that's what the good thing I think. Like when you are in Morocco, don't be surprised because you might expect anything. مغبول. Crazy is not مغبول. No, no, مغبول. مغبول is not crazy. حمق is crazy. مسطي is crazy. There is so many words for crazy actually. Like you can say مسطي, مسطي with not the T, with the T, مسطي. You can say حمق. You can say uh, okay, I was like talking about one and just I forgot. مسطح مق مثالي. um I don't know. Something like there is like some other words. All of these like mean crazy. Crazy. Okay, I'm using like this. I'm using like singular masculine. If like you're talking about a girl, if it's مسطي and then with a vowel I, you have to say ya, مسطية, حمق, حمقى, مثالي, مثالية. مثالية is like finished, which means like your brain is finished, it's gone. That's what give it like crazy. مسطي, حمق, مثالي. There is some ones like I can't remember now, but 20 words to say crazy. مخسرة. Yes, مخسرة في عقلك. Most of the time I use it with في عقلك. I will have to say في عقلك because مخسرة to have like too many meaning. Blanca, I'm going to give you the other meaning. مخسرة is giving me like messed up. It's giving the messed up. Something is messed up. Your brain is messed up. But also it's mean like another bad meaning. I'm going to show you that like later privately. Well, like hey, one question. How do you say us? Okay, if you asked okay, there is a polite word for it, and there's like like slang word for it. In the north, as Blanca said, so the S is called like sua. It's like very word, like it's very funny word. Yes, not mahbul is like hebila, hebila or mahbul. Not mahbula is like hebil. I will like put it. Now I'm going to give like some like for us over here, and for me like not a bad word. This is not a bad word like karma. But like if like someone talks about it, I will be like I already talking about like my karma, which is fun like funny. Um, but honestly, even like for me in English, I'm really confused if it's like the ass or like the booty or like whatever it's called, like different ones. I don't know like which is like this thing, which is bad, which is not like really because I'm not a native English speaker, so I don't know which one is like harsh, which one is like you can use. But okay, so I'm going to leave the technical word for it in the end so that you know, and all the other beginning ones are like really it's like slang. So they say like nus. They call it nus, not nus, but like nus, the half. I think I said that like once in the group, nus, which mean like the half, but like literally it's like the two halves, the two halves. You know what I mean by it? What is? There are like too many. But if you are like going to No, you're not going to say like the SUA. I'm going to give you the word, give you the word that you can use, the technical word you can use with the doctor. مؤخرة مؤخرة. Era is like um, derriere. I think they call it like the derriere in English, like the technical word. So yes, I put it like I know like I wrote it wrong in English, but you get the idea. Not so is the contrary. Okay, let me see. Like I should give mercy, but if you go to the doctor, you will use that word. No, you're not going to use the word sua. I'm not sure in the north. I don't know, but I have something wrong with my lip. No, that's shuma. That is going to be like a big shuma. I think like I talked about like like saying like that, like headache or headache, depending on like what you are talking about. So that like was mostly like use. Okay, لا يعطيك مت منا في هالدنيا. Like I understood nothing. Okay. Yes. Well, yeah. This is the words that like I know now. Of course, there are like too many slangs for it. Like I mean, like this kind of words they have like too many slangs that, especially guys, they will like put a lot of slangs. But what they say? Oh gosh, I'm trying to think as a man. Um, they would say the nos, which mean like the half. You would say the nos. Yes, gives you. Okay, yeah, guys, actually, I have to go. عندي واحد الروينة. You know, guys, what is ruina? It says in Spanish, as Blanca told me, is like I have a mess, which means like I have a mess there in the house that I have to clean before I work. I love Virgin as people's plate as so. Imagine what I wish. Oh no, no, my imagination went bad. Darmruna. Yes, ruina is the mess. So the house is a mess. To say it's going to be dar maruna. Maruna is adjective. It could be about also like your mind. Oh, this is like really good. Actually, I can say about like I'm a mess in my head. Like it's like I'm confused. You can say rani maruna, rani. Okay, so the word that I talked about earlier, rani, is like to emphasize rani maruna. Like I'm a mess. Like in my head, you can use that also as an adjective. راني مرونة ما فهمت والو or like you can use it in a different way. Yes, Christian is forbidden what you are thinking about, like Mary already said that. شكرا نهارك مبروك نشوفكم غدا السلام عليكم. It was interesting of anyone. روتيني فراسي. You have to add the preposition fr. روتيني فراسي. Like you made a mess in my head. If like you're talking to someone. Well, guys, thank you for being here. نشوفكم غدا. See you tomorrow, inshallah. If you are interested in one-on-one online lesson, you can contact me through my Gmail, and I will try my best to answer. And if you want to attend, like really to join the group, like I might like put like Blanca as an admin because she's like using the phone more than me, so that like she can like add you to the group. And yeah, takes the like I'm really like thinking about food right now. And yes, if you want like to support me, you can just like subscribe, since the you can like share this video with of your friends, and you can like support me directly if you want like really to just like maybe buy me a coffee. If but yeah, it's just like you being here, it's like very supportive. Thank you very much for being here. So I see you tomorrow, and تهلا في رزقكم ونهاركم مبروك. Slama, bye bye. Don't forget to like. Bye bye.